can't imagine losing a child.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
What?
that would suck more than that. Wow. So, but I also, well, I don't know, if you look up lost dog groups, dude, dogs are lost all the time. There's so many lost dogs
Right.
there. But
Yeah, I feel like the scams you showed me were like, that was so awful.
I was actually excited after they found him.
I
And then
know, and that's what's so awful.
he was like, "What's the reward?" I was like, so. But no, they have found. I see all these posts. They found people's lost parakeets. So if they can find the parakeet, they can find.
Well, those are fairly easy to find, right?
Well, I don't know. Birds can fly anywhere, so it seems like harder to find.
People have found gerbils.
Well, so then this 12-pound dog shouldn't be hard.
12 pounds, really?
He's like 12, 14. Yeah, maybe 12. I don't know. He's not that heavy.
Wow. And he's like 13 or 14, you said?
That's what they guesstimate. So,
Wow.
yeah. Hopefully.
Did they see like where he dug out?
Yeah.
Andy.
Great escape.
Oh, no. I have to leave next Thursday. So I really hope this all gets taken care of and I don't have to leave not knowing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And so he has the microchip, but you were saying it's not like
Well,
GPS.
microchip, it's not a GPS.
Yeah, it's not GPS. You have to be
Yeah.
scanned.
Yeah, so if they find him like a shelter,
Oh, I see.
they'll
It's like
be
an
like,
ID
"Hey,
tag.
we got your dog."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Right.
someone brings him into like a vet or a shelter, it's helpful. But
It's
yeah.
got to be brought in. It's not like.
Yeah, exactly. So my friend told me he buys Apple tags and puts some on his dog's collars, and then if anything happens, he can always track them.
Yeah, they have like ones that are like designed for dogs. They're just expensive, but they say not to do that Apple tag because like if a dog eats it, it gets really fucked up.
Oh. Well, you put it out in their tag, so.
Yeah, I know, but they say not to do that. I don't know. I'm just the
Wow.
messenger.
I
Because at
think
first I thought it was a really good idea.
I think they just put the GPS in the dog.
Yeah.
And where they
Yeah.
Wait, whose notification was that? Is that you, Martin?
Yeah, sorry, that
came in hot.
That was actually the foster lady.
I guess.
Shit.
Wait, was it?
No, we were texting about stuff, and for some reason she wrote poo poo. I didn't really say anything about it. So she's like, "Oh, sorry about saying poo poo. I didn't know what that was about." She works with dogs, so.
But she's speaking to you. That's good, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She was. I think she was pretty upset, but
Yeah, those screenshots.
yeah, she was. But I mean, I think everything we can understand. So,
Yeah.
but but I don't know. I guess these things happen, but when they do happen, you do think of all the things you could have done better. You just should have done that.
I bet your friends feel really bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Yes, and they did a lot of work through that. That Sunday, I was coming back home. They did flyers and everything, and yeah, it's been. I don't know. I just. So
Well,
yeah.
shouts out to Andy. Hope he's doing
Yeah,
good.
I hope. I hope by the time this comes out, we find him. We have him.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope.
Fingers crossed for you, buddy, Andy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, my people, I don't know if I think we just had a hot start. So just saying,
We got rolling.
everybody, my dog got out and he's missing. So that's what we're talking about. My foster dog. So anyway, let me know if you see him. He's made several appearances on this show.
He's a friend of the pod, and
Yeah.
we need him back here because he's in violation of his contract. So
That's right.
let's bring Andy home, y'all.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Anyway, okay.
Well, you want to see that photo you sent me?
Oh yeah, we start with the photos.
All right, screen share here. Let's see how this goes. Lots of drama last time. Oh yeah.
It was tough.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It's like sexual deviant camel.
We got it.
It's a B it's BCBDSM. That's can't oh I guess that's not a bi camel, that's just a regular camel. Because a bi camel would have two humps and be into men and women. So anyway,
Got it.
okay,
And then,
now we have two songs.
which one you want? You want the song first?
No, I do the
The
first one.
short. Okay.
These are celebrities who hate Taylor Swift. And first up, we have Joe Jonas, who was the very first boyfriend of Taylor. Their relationship was short and sweet, and they were dating only for a couple months. But suddenly, Joe called Taylor and managed to break up with her in a 25-second phone call. Taylor was absolutely heartbroken after this. But the next celebrity who hates Taylor Swift is Kim Kardashian. Since Kim used to date Kanye West, she was supporting him no matter what. And one time, she purposely lied about the phone call with Taylor, making the entire internet call Taylor a snake. She's also never apologized for that. Next one is Katy Perry, who literally stole the dancers from Taylor Swift, which sabotaged her entire tour as a result. Taylor and Katy also dated the same guy, John Mayer, in the past, which also could be the reason. The last one is Ben Shapiro, and the only reason for him to hate on Taylor is because he's an idiot. These are celebrities who hate Taylor.
Wait, so Katy Perry really stole her dancers?
I think this is
That's
over.
allegedly not what happened. So these were dancers who had worked with Katie first, like Katie had given them their start, and they were going on tour with Taylor, but then Katie announced a world tour back when she was still good,
Well,
and they're like, we're gonna go with Katie.
I think they're friends now, though. I think the ad's not updated, so I think they're cool.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you gotta go back.
Oh, it's so short. Is that supposed to be?
Because this movie is called The Hating Game, so it's just a part about being a hater.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
That's why I only chose. And apparently, someone made a video of just that part. So.
Yeah, the Never Frown clown hooked us up there.
Yeah, I do. You know what's funny? I met this guy at the airport, and I was waiting to board, and we just started to talk for like 20 minutes, and then he wrote on Reddit what a nice guy he was, but then his username was 69 your mom. And I was like, okay, cool, dude. Thanks.
That's your demographic, dude.
So yeah, I don't know what you guys heard what 69 your mom said about me, but a nice guy, nice.
Your fans, Martin. We owe everything to them.
Yeah, apparently we gotta step up our quality of podcasts. It's been a complaint of some Reddit commenters. We gotta have a better. I don't know in what regards, but
Well, I'm
I
sure
guess
it's the audio.
we can
Maybe
start
the
with
audio.
the microphone. Let's start with the microphone,
Yeah.
and then I'll go from there. So this episode, not good quality, but the next one might be.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'll have the quality. Um, anyway, and it looks like there's a shadow man behind me.
Oh, Martin, look out.
Oh, remember Shadow Man? Hello, Shadow Man.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's one of your better
Okay.
impressions, really.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we did this stupid movie Jenny wanted to do, and I knew it was gonna not be good, but I still
Yeah,
watched.
as opposed to the 100-year-old silent film.
That's a
You
classic. What are you talking
picked. I'm sorry, I wanted to choose the next film after we watched a
about?
fucking silent
Yeah,
film, Martin.
there would be no hating game without that
I'm
movie.
sorry I expressed that
I'm
I would
sorry.
like to pick out the movie.
Charlie Chaplin like invented cinema. Okay, don't don't disrespect him like that. Okay, I don't know how the fucking people in this movie. Well, I had to look it up. It was some girl from Pretty Little Liars, which guess what? I never watched. Okay, so I don't know. I
And
don't know.
that's a shock, Martin.
Okay, and I bet you did because your interests
I didn't
have
watch Pretty Little Liars either.
over you.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You watch The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
I didn't watch that either.
Oh, you seem like a free informed girl, but okay.
That shows how little you know because it wasn't even called Freeform when
Yeah,
that
I
show
know
was
it
on
was. Yeah, it was called what was that ABC Family?
ABC Family.
Yeah, I knew
So
that.
fuck you,
But
Martin.
nowadays, people
I
will
was
call
on
me.
there. I was watching Gilmore Girls.
Gross. Okay. Gilmore Girls, it's like nobody talks the way they do. It's like we get it. You read books. Okay, cool. You're smart. Wow.
Okay, Martin, what's your favorite TV show?
Oh, my favorite TV show.
Survivor.
What?
Survivor.
That's my dad. And you know what? We learned how to work together as a team. So and I don't know.
The Office, is that your favorite?
I definitely went. I've seen a lot of Office. It was. It still holds up.
Do you watch Severance?
Yeah, I
No
watched it.
spoilers on
Oh,
season
okay.
1.
Oh, well, you're behind. You're behind. Also, I have a lot of free time, so I've seen a lot of stuff. So, um, but yeah, Severance. I've caught up on. I saw all of the bear. It was cool. Um, I'm caught up on Abbott Elementary. I started watching Twin Peaks, Graham.
Oh,
So
the original?
the original, yeah,
Right,
dude. I'll
right.
let you know. By the way, we got to do a David Lynch movie, R.I.P. We definitely have to
We should
pay
do a
our
David Lynch.
respects to
Yeah.
the man. So
We should do Blue Velvet.
I was thinking that's probably one of my fave out of it's like it's weird, but it's like accessible weird.
Yeah,
Other
100%.
the other ones are just like this is really weird.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, anyway, it's starting to shit on everything. Are you typing the outline?
What?
Are you typing something?
No, I was trying to find the Reddit comment.
Oh, okay. Well, you may have to. I think it was a couple of days ago, and I think it's out.
Nah, as I got in there, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be here.
Oh,
Yeah, bailed.
also, you can just search my name. I'm sure you can find it. But
Sure.
yeah, I just saying. Anyway, And hey, if you're ever making a Coach Tony, there's this other subreddit about the hotties of Coach Tony. So
Nuh-uh.
Oh
that's
boy.
what Winston told me about that. I haven't found it yet, but he said
What's he doing on there?
Yeah.
because I think so. No, I forgot. I forgot how this all came up, but
Are we blasting Winston?
no, I forgot exactly how. Yeah. Well, anyway, you can check it out.
Have they ever put a photo of your legs on the hotties of Kiltony?
I've never been on the hotties of Kill Tony. I don't think I've shown my legs on the show.
Your legs are pretty ripped.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Multiple male comedians have commented on it to me.
really.
Yeah.
Good calf definition,
Well, I have really skinny legs.
but they're strong.
There's
I
not
think Jack Coleman told me that.
well, he would be looking. Oh yeah, maybe it's maybe an Instagram thing. I can't really find the hotties of Kill Tony right now. But anyway, so yeah, we did this thing. It's called the hating game, and it's basically about two people who work together and hate each other, and guess what? They actually like each other. It's basically like the whole movie. The whole movie is like, yeah, you guys just like fuck already, you know? Like what this is stupid. Like,
Oh, so sassy.
yeah, I'm just like, can we just get this? Come on, just get it over with. I mean, what are we doing? You know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, he's they hate each other, and
It's a
then
classic enemies to lovers story.
yeah, but at least they gotta acknowledge they like each other early on in the film. Like they're fighting, and then he pushes the emergency button in the elevator, and it gets stuck. And then he's like, "What are we doing right now? What is this?" And
Yeah.
then he like picks her up and stuff, and you're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!"
That's
Oh,
everyone's dream, is just to have a coworker be able to pick them up.
oh, I thought you meant getting stuck in an elevator with your
No.
coworker who wants to fuck you.
You couldn't pay me to get stuck in the elevator, like, at
Uh,
work. Oh my god, that's so weird. I think one of my biggest fears in the workplace is that there would be someone who thinks we have like a relationship like this, and they do something like this, but like actually, like, I hate the, you know what I mean? Because this is the kind of thing where
oh,
it's like, yeah, it's like cool and great and flirty and hot when you both like each other, but like if it's not two-sided, then you're just like, I'm being
yeah,
sexually harassed and I
yeah,
can't do my job.
no, it's, this, oh no, this is, I don't know, this is funny, but my friend Rudy, he used to travel for work a lot, and there was a girl he liked, and they did like surveying stuff, just like survey land. Anyway, and he got like drunk one night, and he called the girl's room who he liked. And he was like, "Yeah, I know, I just like you and everything." And she was like, "Rudy, let's talk about this in the morning." So then in the morning, he goes like, "Oh, you want to talk about it?" She's like, "Not now." And then she never talked to him again.
Oh, at all
Oh,
ever?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
thought you were gonna say, she was like, we'll talk about it in the morning, and then he had like a call with HR.
Oh
Yeah.
no, she just never talked to him again. They still work together, but she actively avoided him for.
That is
Oh,
that
man.
is kind of like my strategy, I would say, to avoid having like a difficult conversation if it was someone.
Oh,
I
tell
think
me
that's
about
probably,
that.
I'm not saying that's the way to handle it, but I'm saying if I was in the position in the workplace, I would probably do that and try and kick the can down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I, I don't think he's that. Yeah, I don't know what, if you tell someone you like them, I don't know how extreme sexual harassment, but I mean, he didn't say anything. Well, at least he told me he did. The whole story could be way worse, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's just what he told me, I guess. But no, Rudy's a good guy, okay? He wouldn't do that, okay?
I had someone ask me out one time and I didn't want to go out with them. And instead of just
Right.
saying, "Oh, I'm not interested," because like I knew I would probably run into them again. Instead of just saying that, I like fabricated this whole story about how I moved back in with my parents.
Really?
Yeah, because I lost my job.
Dang, was that Jamal or
No, I just told Jamal I didn't want to go out with him.
okay, you're straight up with that. So you definitely we're not gonna see that person again. You can definitely just say that and
What?
be
No, I like no. I was gonna I was gonna see them again probably, and but like not all the time. It was just like one of those things where it was like this is a nice person, but like the thought of going out on a date with them horrifies me. But and then like what's the next best thing to do? Like make
what
up a whole fucking lie, like
was
something
it?
crazy. No, Jamal, I felt confident turning him down because his Facebook was all just like how much he hated women, and I was like, I can't make this guy hate women anymore, or he already hates them, and I was just like, I think I turned him down in like a really nice way though. I was just like,
Thanks, but no thanks.
yeah, but also when Jamal asked me out, he was like, "Do you want to get dinner?" And I was like, "When?" And he was like, "Right now." Like that's and it was like 2 p.m. on a Sunday. That's a crazy.
And
That's crazy.
he's done that before where he was like, "Hey, you wanna go
Yeah,
out the second?" And I'm like,
like right
I don't know.
now.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, he's very forward. That man don't play.
It's not just forwardness. It's like, yeah, let's get this done now. Like,
I
and
like
it's like, whoa, buddy. Like,
Well, he's been
big.
up since 5:30 or whatever it is, right? So he's
Well,
hungry
that's
by
right.
then, I
yeah, that's right.
guess.
He gets up at 5:30, doesn't drink coffee, and watches reruns of TV
Watches,
shows in the morning.
he
No
watches,
coffee is a key
watches
part of that, right?
anime
That's
and goes.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he told. That's right, Martin. He doesn't drink coffee, right?
I think that's it. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, he watches anime
And
at
he's doing
6
like
a.m.
comedy at night, right? So he's like
Yeah, he
going to
says he
bed
only
late.
needs like 5 hours of sleep to function.
Wow.
Wow, well, good for him, I guess.
Good for him.
I don't know. What are you gonna say? What do you think? Cool,
No, I
dude.
asked him. I was like, "Do you feel terrible all the time?" And he was like, "No."
Okay.
I would feel like
Well, let's see.
so
Dude, I have
yuck.
trouble getting out of bed at like 8 o'clock, so I don't know if I've really adapted in my life as not being in a regular job. It's like
Yeah, you
You
haven't
know
been
who I do
subbing.
think would like this movie? I bet Jamal would like this movie.
yeah, because you'd be like, yeah, they'd be acting like that. That's how women act.
He's like, "Yeah, women act like that at work.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitches."
Because the people I work with are like in their 60s and old. Because
We should ask him if he like. I bet he likes this and would watch it.
sure. I mean, yeah, I think probably, I guess. Yeah, I'll ask. We'll get on it. Does it look like I always feel like it looks like my eyes aren't fully open. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm sick, so my eyes aren't fully open.
Yeah, but my eyes, it feels like they're way thinner than I thought they would be.
Yeah, you look
Yeah,
pretty
you
high,
look
to be
stoned.
honest. Yeah, you look
What's
real
going
high.
on, man?
Are you high, Martin?
No, are you? I'm Martin. No, I'm not, dude. Anyway, sick. Well, yeah, they hate each other, but they love each other, and it's not gonna work out. But actually, she got asked out by another guy in this movie, and then she kind of did. She kind of friend zone that one. But that guy was weird.
Oh yeah, I thought he was kind of nice.
But he was kind of weird, kind of nerdy.
Yeah, they're setting him up to be like weird and nerdy, but like I don't know. Did you get the ick at all from Josh? Because I did a little bit.
That's the main guy.
Yeah, he gave me the ick. Like when they showed how organized his desk was, it like gave me the ick.
Wow, you hate organization. Wow, cool.
I just like don't know if I like that quality. Like I don't want a guy to be like a mess, you know what I mean? I don't want him to be like some loser, but and this is okay, this is like crazy to say. I don't know if it's I like I just don't know if I could ever like have fallen for someone at work because I just I just don't think men are competent like in any of my jobs. Like I've never seen like a competent guy at any of my jobs.
So cool.
But clearly I don't like that because I
So
thought like
I,
like when his desk was
I,
organized, I was like, oh ew, gross.
so
But I don't know.
I guess I could get hired at your job.
The men I usually work with are like old and like incompetent.
Are they married?
Yeah, like some of them. I'm talking about straight men only. I've worked with and for some very competent like gay men. But
Gay
like straight
men
men, like
know
they're
what
just
they're
always like
doing.
totally like they're like buffoons.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
You're like, how are you like
It's true. They can't get pretty messy with stuff, but
yeah, they're like and you're like, dude, like what's up? It's like the type of guy where you're like, oh, if this was like the 70s or something, you would have really relied upon like a secretary, but it's not the 70s anymore. And so, like, you don't have a secretary. It's just
there's,
you, like, being a buffoon. Like,
there's
Buffoon.
no
in your
more secretary. What happened to secretaries?
Well, I just mean, like, I'm not talking about this is not like someone who's like the CEO of something and has like an
Okay.
Yeah.
assistant. Like, there are higher up people that do have assistants. The people I'm talking about, they're not. So they just like, they don't have, it's like not every man doesn't get a secretary anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah. And so now men have to like,
I want a
like,
secretary
some of them can't
really
do
bad.
it. Like,
No, actually, I have hired Sandy as my semi assistant now,
you
so
have.
she does like artwork and stuff for me, and I'll pay her
Well,
money.
that's like different.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like
it's not like she's
hiring
not
you.
organizing
But
your life and
well,
finding your dog.
she might start writing the newsletter, or she might keep up with the
Oh,
website. So I'm
I
really
feel like that's a little different though, because that's just like, okay, it's not like she's making your doctor's appointments for you.
you that'd be, I mean, in that case, I did have a secretary before, because my mom used to do that all the time. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, of course.
yeah, so and my mom is definitely had to like, hey, do you want me to send that email for you? And I'm like, yes, mommy. I don't
Oh
want
my god.
this spot out in a high in high school. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the ick right there. That's like
This one time in high
yes,
school.
mommy, can you
Yeah,
send
yeah,
an
yeah.
email for me? Oh my god.
This one time in high school, I had this scholarship.
You're
I had to apply for it. I kept forgetting, and I did it like super last minute. And the day I had to send it out that Monday, it snowed, so I couldn't send it in time. So then I was like, well, I guess I'll send it on Tuesday. And my mom was like, yeah, do you want me to write a note to them explaining the situation? I was like, I don't think it's already late. I don't think a note from my mom
From
is
my
gonna,
mommy.
yeah, from my mommy is gonna make anything better. I was like, so,
It would be funny if your mom was still doing that, but now she was having to like follow up with like Kill Tony fans
Yeah.
or like the porn star or like
Oh my
oh,
god.
I wish she still did it. I just, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she definitely would, yeah, take care of stuff for me, but
it's the
I,
Phillips family biz.
but then she used to give me shit because I used to come home, I would be coming home, I'm like, hey, you pick up this stuff from the grocery store, and then she'd be like, oh, you don't have grocery stores up there? And I was like, okay, I'm just
That
ask,
is funny.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
sure. Yeah, so anyway, I like a secretary. I like now. I'm at the point now. People just take care of me. I don't have time. I'm so busy. I'm traveling. I'm doing so much.
Are you not subbing anymore at all?
I stopped last week. I am.
Just
I
once.
think I'm supposed. No, I did it 3 days
Oh, okay.
in a
Yeah, yeah.
row. I think I'm supposed to do it Friday. Really? So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it's important to remember where you came from, Martin.
Yeah, start from the
Uh,
bottom.
yeah, and I mean, I still, leave, leave the school during the day, come back. So I didn't really learn anything, but it's fine. Whatever.
Are they recognizing you at work yet, or?
I mean, there's always been teachers here and there
Yeah.
who've done it, but I think only once like a student has. That one middle school, the teacher told them who I was, so
Oh yeah.
that middle school they know who I am, but I'm chill.
Miss, Mr. Phillips.
Uh,
Yeah, what's
dance
funny
for
is
us.
sometimes I just go straight into attendance. I don't even say my name, so they just call me, hey, Mister. So. Yeah, this guy, I'm just Mister. I keep forgetting to say who I am.
Well, it's
Well,
nice you still care about the children, and you still
Yeah,
go in there.
me, I'm a big fan of kids.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah, it's
or
important to nurture
Yeah.
the future generations,
well,
Martin.
yeah, I mean, I do it. Sophie
I
does
feel
it.
like now you're getting like well known enough that like you'll be confident enough that the next time you see a kid's I their AirPods getting stolen, you'll say, "Hey, stop
It,
that."
it was his
Not
friend.
today.
Like, hey, guys, keep mentioning that, okay? There's just one time where a kid literally left the classroom and I ignored it, and then all the kids were looking around. I was like, okay, next chapter. And then I was so scared that
You were scared.
they were all gonna leave because I
You're
was,
scared that a kid walked out.
well, he's not supposed to walk out. I just acted like nothing
Yeah, you
happened.
should have been like, "Hey, where are you going?"
Yeah. What
But
the hell?
yeah, yes, I really don't like confrontation.
Wow.
I'm like, hey, anyway, guys,
Great
what were,
teacher.
yeah, but yeah, that's what I get. But there's a bookend to it. Uh, I found out they caught him, and he was like, "This is my pass. The substitute teacher gave it to me, but guess what? Dumb kid got my initials wrong, so
Oh.
he got caught. So it's okay. It's okay,
Where was he?
He was just in the hallway,
He
walking
risked it all.
kept walking around the hallway,
Wandered around the halls.
Yeah, it wasn't really anything. This one time got kind of awkward. I like walked out, like walking up the stairs, like I turned and there was like two kids like making out. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I just kept quiet. Sorry. My bad. Whoops. Okay. I don't know.
I get a
It's kind of,
stick and break that shit up.
Yeah, make room for
know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. But yeah,
Wait, how old were they?
what?
How old were they?
I don't know. They were in a high school. They were
Oh, okay, that's better. I thought you were still in middle school, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
I didn't like that. I mean, like, yeah. But anyway, hey, you guys aren't doing anything this weekend. Do you want to go to prom with me?
What?
Guys want to go to prom with me?
You're going to prom?
No, if I can, I think you guys want to come and volunteer, and
What?
You're
At what
volunteering at
school?
prom?
there's just a school down the street, and they're like they have a sign that says prom this weekend. So
Oh,
I'm sure if I wanted to, I can just be like, hey, here to volunteer, and we all can go. It'd be fun.
local
punch.
man arrested after losing
No,
dog.
we're all
Yeah.
don't even joke about that,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Uh,
You're right.
you know what? They got me to do curatorial last night. They knew about the dog thing, so they brought it up. But then all the jokes they did about it was how he got hit by a car. So I hope,
That's
no,
horrible.
yeah. So if anything happens, I may have to be like, hey, edit that out, please, please, edit that out. So
Yeah, that's
No.
fair. I mean, um, yeah, we're rooting for you, Andy. Come home, Andy.
Come home, Andy.
yeah,
Wherever you are.
there's a rescue team out there, and they got.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Homeward bound.
I keep thinking he's just gonna come to me just out of nowhere.
Yeah. With some new
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there are stories like that where dogs just show up hundreds of miles.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
Who knows? But let's do it. Not to bring everyone down.
My family had a cat that was lost for like a week, and it was an old male cat, and they came back. So
Dude, my mom, before she was married, had a cat. That was gone for like months. And then one day, he just came back like nothing happened.
did he have a new collar and a new name?
I don't know. I mean, he just came back. Yeah, he was normal. But dude, he probably wrecked that town, dude. He had so many offspring. Oh, hey. Sorry. Hey, give me a minute. Somebody's at my door. I'm sorry. Sorry. Give
Bring
me
the
a
camera.
second. Wait, what?
No, just go.
Hey, sorry. Give me a second.
Okay.
I hope it's Andy.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hopefully. You're right back.
For real though, I can't believe they left him in the backyard.
I know, I'm so fucking pissed.
Yeah, that seems crazy.
I'm like, just leave him in a room. Like, why would you assume he could go out there? I don't know. That just seems insane.
Yeah, and it was like at night when he got out, right? Like they let him out
Yeah,
at
it was
night.
nighttime.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I don't know. That just seems so crazy to me. I don't know. I can't see a world in which I mean, I've taken care of another dog before in which my dog and their dog had different things they were allowed to do, and I literally just split them up.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, I may not specified. So I gave him the food he's supposed to eat. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but
Wait, done what?
left him with the people in the backyard.
No, I mean they just shouldn't have let him outside.
I think
you're
these
okay.
people just had really bad instincts.
Yeah.
Well, I think I knew they were gonna do. I knew about the back door. That
Well,
was
you couldn't have known he was going to tunnel out.
fair. Wow.
But,
Also, if I were them, I just would have kept him in a different room.
Yeah, totally.
Well, apparently he was pretty friendly with everybody.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Poor buddy.
I'm sure. Hey, he's good. He's killing it.
So, anything
Okay,
else with this movie that was cool?
sorry. Yeah, anyway, you find out, guess what? This jerk guy, man, he has problems with his dad. And then he takes her as a date to a wedding, even though she doesn't want to go. And she tells off his dad, like, hey, fuck you.
Okay. First of all, it's his brother's wedding,
Yeah.
and and okay, you're skipping all of this where she gets really sick and she like collapses at a work event. Um,
Oh,
and
wow.
he helps her get home, and then he
Hey,
brings his
fuck.
brother over to check on her, who's a doctor, and he
Wow,
like
that's
basically
nice.
takes care of her and like cleans her apartment.
I
He's a
like that.
good guy.
Yeah, which is so nice. So he shows he has a different side to him, and then um she agrees to go to the wedding. She offers to go because she overheard him say how he needs like a +1 so his family will leave him alone. And so she offers to go with him to like, so they'll be like even.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's where you find out his dad's like, you suck. You should have stayed in
Whoa,
med.
whoa, whoa. Then they kiss. They
They do.
kiss.
They do fuck. They do
No,
fuck.
no, no. You're
Uh,
skipping
they fuck.
everywhere.
They fucked before the wedding,
No, no,
though.
no, 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 no. They kiss, and then he tells her that she needs to figure things out with the other coworker first before anything happens with them. So then she goes out with the other coworker, she kisses the other coworker, and then
Uh,
she immediately goes back to him and is like, "Nobody kisses me like you."
Yeah, he is a
oh.
good kisser. He's the best kisser out there. So, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and then things get a little weird between them. Then she goes to the wedding.
Yeah, and then she tells off his dad, which was my main point. Then,
Okay,
then
what else do you want to add about that?
uh, she was, she tells him off like, hey, he's a good worker. He makes the workplace better. He's, guess what? Competent male in the workplace. Like he's
And
done so.
why doesn't his dad like what he's doing? Because the whole family's doctors, and
Yeah,
he thinks his
they
son is
dropped out.
just being a little bitch with his
Yeah,
MBA for a
he's
publisher.
he's doing some dumb job anybody can do. He could be making more if he was a doctor or
Doctor.
something. So yeah, it's his son's fault. But then, you know,
Oh, no, are you sleepy?
I'm always
I'm so
sleepy.
sorry. Are we boring you?
I'm on my bed. I'm always low EP, dude. Me and Andy, we used to have our fake radio show, the Sleepy Boys. So
Oh.
Sleepy
yeah,
Boys.
sleep,
That's a great name. That's so
yeah,
cute.
we're
The
Sleepy Boys.
Sleepy Boys.
Sleepy Boys.
We're like, hey,
Okay, Sleepy Boys need to be back together.
Yes.
let's talk about due process in this country. Who does it apply to? Those are the topics we would talk about.
Oh.
The Sleepy Boys, yeah,
Oh.
we're kind of like a crossfire,
Mm.
Angie was really conservative, and I was we're liberal, we really debated stuff. So
Across the aisle.
yeah, we're like, but yeah, Sleepy Boys, we're kind of on hiatus right now, and
I'm so upset. No.
well, yeah, Trying not to get on. But hey, it's only been a few days, so there's, I'm sure we'll hear from.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone sounds confident we're gonna find him.
I mean,
so.
how far can the kid go? It's like, he's old.
Yeah, and he has cataracts.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
What kind of area is it? Is it like a suburban area he was in?
kinda
Or
ish.
more country?
Oh no, it's probably way worse in countries.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
I don't know. We got I burned some flyers today, so I don't know. I just hope we hear something. But yeah. You see
Man,
that? I said that thing to you about that person who was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know anyone in Austin. I was like, well, fucking great.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, that's so funny.
I was like, nice.
Nailed it.
Okay, well,
yeah,
thank
keep scrolling, bitch.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but no, it would have been cool and stuff. We're all looking out for him.
Except for that Kill Tony.
Yeah, Tony's making jokes and whatnot.
Yeah, you told that Kill Tony. That's not funny.
No, it's funny actually. I told Tony that's what my mom calls him. So
Kill Tony.
yeah, my mom was like, "Hey, can you tell Kill Tony?"
Did you tell
You
him that you have
know,
muscular dystrophy?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
I
what you
told
told
him
him?
that though. I did. I was like,
Good, yeah.
my mom wants you to know that I don't have cerebral palsy.
Lydia always starts like shaking her fist in the air whenever she hears Tony do that. So
Guess what? I called him out on it, and
yeah.
I was like, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So hey, you know what? We got Andy got lost just in time. We have a new pope, so we have somebody to help, guide him
Yes.
back. You
Yeah.
know, if you would have gone where there was no pope, then it's like there's somebody around.
Fuck.
Yeah, popeless
Yeah,
out there.
no pope. So anyway, so cool.
Well, who be summing this thing up, eh?
I'll do it.
Yeah, you
I
better
don't
do
think
it.
Martin really. I don't think Martin really retained this movie, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Watched it.
Difficult time.
I watched it.
But did you really?
I talked about the elevator scene and the dork, and they end up together. Oh, actually, they don't. Well, they do end up together, but not at the same company. So it's no
Okay.
longer sexual harassment because he leaves. So what happens? See, this always happens in movies. She eavesdrops, overhears him sound like he's talking shit about her, but without find out what it's about, she automatically doesn't like him, is upset about him because that's what women do. They don't
Right?
follow through. They just hear something and they're like, "Fuck you, you fucking suck," and I'm just like, "What are you talking about? What I do?" And
Yeah.
they always, as they say, jump to conclusions,
Truth.
and
True.
but then it finds out he said he had no problem beating her in the promotion because he wasn't even going to go for the promotion. He was leaving the company for another company. So they actually work for rival companies now.
Wow. So now you want to talk about the movie after the 40 minutes
I
we
know.
just
I was
spent?
getting ready to say, Martin, you always do this where it's like
I'm just
time to sum it up, and then you're like, oh, this and this and this, and it's like, okay, well, where is this energy?
saying I proved to everybody I watched it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
And
well, I'll
my,
summarize it
my
then.
phone's charging. So,
That's fine. I can time myself, Martin. I'll just.
okay.
It's not on your bookshelf back there, Martin, with that microphone and all that good stuff that I wish you really had.
I have a bookshelf, but it's not in my room.
That's hilarious. All right, so The Hating Game is a delightful movie about it's an enemies to lovers story where two people are working at a publishing company after their companies have merged, and so they immediately hate each other and they have to share an office. But it's obviously like riddled with sexual tension. And so one day in an elevator, they kiss before Lucy goes on a date with their other coworker. And then fast forward, she gets really sick at a work event, and Josh, her enemy, brings her home, takes care of her. Then she ends up going to a wedding with him, but they keep fighting and things are like very confusing. And so she really thinks that he is just tricking her to get a promotion, but it turns out he actually loves her, and he painted a wall in his home the same color as her eyes.
Sorry. Was that a minute?
Yeah.
Oh, just one big thing that we do have to talk about is her obsession with Smurfs, and she has written like Smurf fan fiction. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think this thing at the beginning, she has all these toy Smurfs like in her like house, and she's super into Smurfs. Like,
These are both deeply weird people.
Yeah, I think it makes sense now, actually.
They're just really hot, and so we're kind of like, nah, when we watch this.
Yeah,
If they were slightly less hot and this was your real coworker, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. So she has like toy Smurfs all over her house. She writes Smurfs fanfic. I'm sure there's Smurf erotica. And actually, you know what, Grant? Before we go, I'm gonna send you our ending theme because it has to do with the Smurf. So
I'm excited.
well, yeah. And then anyway, yeah. So they are weird people, but you know we overlook your flaws when you're attractive. You know, let me tell you. You know what I mean? These people, you know, just let me get away with anything. I'm like, sorry, I'm hot, everybody. So, sorry. Okay, I'm sending it now. Anyway, did we do a good job without you last time, Graham?
Oh, I like the episode. There's obviously the drama over the screen share, which nearly tore everything down. But
okay, I sent you the video we'll play.
when something doesn't work on the pod, Martin really is giving like 1950s dad, where like something's broken down in the house. He's like, why do I pay all this money if the furnace won't work?
You know what? I just think things should be efficient. I'm sorry, things should work like they're supposed to work. I don't know. Call me.
You have to see this.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh
here's her end theme.
Jeez. Drum roll.
Okay. This is my favorite. Okay. You never seen this? Never seen
Martin,
this?
what the fuck is this?
It's like 8th grade. Yeah, it's my ass, bitch.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bring Andy home. We love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Wow.
Terrible, Martin. Terrible.
Oh, Jesus. What? Oh, my God.
You never seen this before.
No.